Hello, I'm Geoffrey, and I am truly humbled by this recognition from the AAUT for this 2025 Career Achievement Award. I've worked in universities all my career and I've enjoyed every day of this journey because I've been able to work with and learn from many outstanding and dedicated colleagues and students.
As a global leader in teaching and learning innovation, Emeritus Professor Geoffrey is a thoroughly deserving recipient of the AAUT Career Achievement Award. Among many highlights, Professor Crisp has made a hugely important contribution to the rethinking of assessment in the digital world, and he's led significant work on the peer review of teaching. Professor Crisp has always aimed to empower others, to provide opportunities for many different voices to come together to consider issues of fundamental importance in education, and the conversations he's stimulated will continue for years to come.
I was initially an academic in the discipline of chemistry here at the University of Adelaide, and gradually moved into the discipline of education as I started looking for more effective ways to teach our chemistry students. Early on in my career, I was impressed by how much I could learn about good educational practices by listening to colleagues from all disciplines and not just my own. My later work has revolved around ensuring that many voices can be heard as we continue to develop approaches that improve learning, teaching and assessment. If I use an analogy from chemistry, my role has been to act as a catalyst to lower the barriers for others to achieve their goals. It is vital that we also listen to our students and facilitate their active participation in determining how our universities are organised, how curricula are designed, and how we generate meaningful assessment of their learning. I was fortunate to be able to learn from many of the leading academics involved in projects and fellowships as part of the national learning and teaching bodies. And this inspired me to work on new forms of student assessment relevant to the developing digital world. A lasting legacy of this work is the Transforming Assessment website, which has supported academics in rethinking their assessment practices in a participatory digital world by developing an international community of practice hub for those looking to change their traditional assessments. I've worked with colleagues from across the world on promoting new ways to assess students and have been able to provide platforms for other academics to share their good practices and respectfully debate how we can do things differently. Our work on high-stakes peer review of teaching has been used across many Australian universities and adapted to suit local circumstances. This work showed that peer review of teaching for self-improvement can be complemented by a rigorous process of summative review of educational practices, which can be incorporated into decision-making processes, such as academic promotion. I endeavour to mentor and empower others and provide opportunities for colleagues to be heard on the fundamental issues of assessment, online education, peer review of teaching, student engagement and learning environments. This approach is based on my belief that there is no single path to high-quality student learning, teaching or assessment, even though the fundamental principles are well known. We should never accept what is, rather we can create what should be. Thank you.